Hey guys, it's Jess, Mystic Lady Tarot 777. And as you know, I do readings, manifestation, and all sorts of things. But you can join me over on Instagram where I go live regularly, tarot readings, manifestation tips, all that sort of thing. But I am here today to join you beautiful Taureans to find out what blessings Spirit has for you in 2022. And I always say this is a timeless reading. So if you're watching this after the New Year's already been and gone, then basically it's like for your near future, like in a couple of weeks' time, kind of thing. Let's say. All right. So I'm going to shuffle these up behind the camera, close to the body, because if I do them in front of the camera, it's outstretched arms and much harder to shuffle. Okay. Spirit wants me to deal from the top. Why are these all coming out in reverse? Okay, they're not all coming out in reverse. Right. You have quite a few reversals. And you're lucky because I read reversed. So, Taurus, going into the new year, your amazing blessings. Four of Wands reversed, Page of Cups, Page of Wands reversed, Strength reversed. Doesn't always have to be a bad thing, so don't freak out. And we've got the Eight of Cups and the Star. This is a journey you're going to be going on in the new year, Taurus. So I think you've had disappointment in the past, and when you haven't felt like you've won as such, you haven't felt like a winner. This indicates going into the new year not especially feeling triumphant. However, it's not all bad because there's still blue skies ahead. All right, but I think you're coming to the conclusion that life isn't a competition and you don't have to win or lose. You can just live your life enjoying the moment. I think you're coming more into that energy as we go into the new year, and it's giving you a lot of inner peace. Whereas before, things felt a bit like a competition, and that's falling away now. So it's not all bad. I'm actually getting a really peaceful vibe of that. So then you've got Page of Cups, and this is the after tarot deck, in case you're interested. But it shows the scene after what would have happened on Rider-Waite in the imagined mind of the artist. So here we usually see him looking at this fish. It's all very surreal. He's got very much both male and female energies, very much balanced in equal measure. And he's got a tendency to be a bit weird and kooky. He doesn't really care what people think. The Page of Cups could be a weird message coming in for some of you. But the way his fish is jumping out and leaping, trying to get back into the sea. Check it out. So I feel like if you have felt like a fish out of water, that you're going to find that you fit in a bit more now and not necessarily fitting in with who you were fitting in with before. And that's where it could feel weird because you're moving into a new friends group or a new scene. I think that for some of you that perhaps were on a more social scene are now trying to find things more energetic, like, I don't know, climbing wall or something like that instead of the pub, for example, just an example. So you'll meet new people and it will feel weird at first. You might not feel like you fit in, a fish out of water, but you're going to be jumping into the sea in no time. And it's because of this newfound peace. And peace within creates peace without, external world. This is a mirror universe that's forever expanding. Okay, you've got Page of Wands in reverse. To me, this indicates not all bad at all, because especially on this card, see what he's done. He's been rejected or something by this woman. Playing with my focus here, it's pretty good, isn't it? Check that out. So there's bales of hay everywhere that have been harvested. That means it's the time of year that, well, it's going into autumn basically, and the meadow has died. So the flowers have stopped growing. They've all been just turned into hay, all the dead flowers and seeds. And they're not much good now except for feeding horses. All right. the thoughts are large, not small. Thought clouds are floating by, and the sky is appearing to grey. Well, it's blue. It should be blue. Usually it's blue, but this is a very pale blue. You see, it's like blue-grey. And he's walking away. He's been dejected. So that, in reverse, is not a bad thing. And I think that if this is a weird message coming in for you guys, although I do think it's more of a feeling of fitting in with a new crowd, fitting in with your new self, fitting in with your new self more than other people. Really, really like coming through strongly. This new you, it doesn't feel powerful and all that. It's graceful and peaceful, and I want to use the word meek, but it's in a really good way. In a really good way, guys, not in a bad way at all. Excuse me. So Page of Wands in reverse isn't bad in this case, because this is showing rejection, dejection, and walking away from something that you wanted, getting rejected, but that's falling away now. And I think you're getting over past rejection, which is awesome. And you're just doing so beautifully. It's so much more graceful and beautiful than some of the other readings, which are like pow, pow, pow. You've got this peaceful 2022 coming up. And look, you're not even going to need to be strong. You're not going to need to fight or face your fears anymore. You're not going to need to. You're just going to be able to enjoy these yellow skies of positivity, basically. That's what's ahead for you. Positivity coming out of this peace. And you're adaptable. You've adapted to this new piece really, really well. And it's helped you to get over past rejection or dejection, some sort of rejection or feeling of rejection, even if it wasn't an actual rejection. It was like, you can reject yourself, guys, you know. You can muck things up yourself and beat yourself up about it. You're overdoing that, and that's beautiful. You're going to be over beating yourself up about past nonsense that's in the past. The past is just a story that we tell ourselves, and you're telling a new story now, and that's beautiful. And you're not feeling the need to fight and use your strength all the time. You're just flowing, and that's peaceful and gorgeous. Here we do see that unusual depiction of the Eight of Cups. There is some spilt blood and water, which are things we both need to live. However, she's holding the one she's got left and almost divining into it. This is very interesting because earlier I did a live reading on my Instagram, and one of the cards was the Queen of Cups, and for the first time ever I noticed that the way she's looking into the cup, I'm seeing it here as well. She's looking so directly into the water, it's even more so than the Queen of Cups, because she is staring into this one cup, almost leaving behind all this old shit. Sorry to swear, but all this old shit, right? Leaving it behind. Embracing her true beauty. This woman is beautiful. She's embracing her beauty and flowing freedom. I see that she wants to go with the flow more. That's what I'm saying about you guys. This is what's happening to you. And this is weird what I'm going to say, but I don't know if some of you drink moon water or anything like that, or you say words of intention into water and drink the water. I really feel like that's what she's doing. She's speaking her intentions into the water, and then she's going to drink the water, which is her new reality. And it's just one practice that some people do. Water does actually hold energy and memory. Anyway, we've now got the star in your final position. And look at this. She's unashamedly naked, bathing in a pool of her own emotional joy. Get this. She is the star. Look at, after all this beautiful peace, not needing your strength, you finally quietly realized that you have all the power, and it's all your intention that's doing your whole reality. And look at the way this is an eclipse. So, like, something's to be revealed. Something's going to be revealed. And I do think it's because you've been doing all this peace and intention and all this stuff. You're going to have a realization. Something's going to feel like it's being revealed to you. It could just be a realization about where you've been manifesting bad situations in your life as well as the good. Because we are doing it all. But anyway, you turn out, you fully realise this. You're fully awakened in the final position, basically. And you're alive, awakened, full of positivity, bathing in your own positivity and pouring out onto the earth as well, to water the earth. So you have got enough in your cup to not only nurture yourself and who you're becoming, but you're becoming free and you're feeling like it's okay to be exposed as who you really are. And you're pouring enough water to feed other people. That's what I guess the earth's representing to me here. And you see the way the little red flowers are growing out? They really remind me of the poppies which grow after war. So I really think that this is peacetime for you in 2022. And like your bird messengers there, taking all your manifestational messages off to Spirit so they can happen. And you've got a lot of wishes that are going to be granted. The little tree of life over there. I do feel like that's all your wishes growing into a big tree. I think that you're actually doing everything right in this new peaceful endeavour of yours. And this inner peace that you've found is going to get you all of your wishes come true in such a graceful, natural way. This reading's very different to any I've done for the other signs so far. Very different. And I applaud you, Taurus, in a quiet, delicate way. It's really beautiful. I'm going to pull you a music oracle, because I have done for the other signs. I don't know if it's appropriate right now. I feel like you're more of an earth oracle, so I'll do one of them as well. Oh, we've got Kurt Cobain, nice and chilled and blue. We're all in this mess together, so we may as well make some noise. Don't become your own tribute band, and you can't buy Teen Spirit. So, yeah, we're all in this mess together, so we may as well make some noise. That is literally the opposite of your reading. So I feel like after you've become the star again, you'll be able to feel that freedom. That's why she's naked here. And that's why her robes are so flowing here. I feel like a sense of freedom coming back to you. It's so cool. It's a sense of freedom. I can only express that it's giving me shivers up my arm. Yeah, I feel like this blue colour is much more relevant to your reading than what the words are in here. But I feel like you're making a quiet noise. You're making a quiet noise. And you understand we're all in this mess together. This mess called life. Lots of wands over here. Wands represent life. And your life is improving as you don't be such a human doing and more of a human being. And I feel like that's what you're becoming. And you're understanding you hold the power and your intention is doing it all. So don't become your own tribute band. This is gibberish, really. You can't buy Teen Spirit. So he's basically just saying be more yourself, which is what I always say. Be more yourself, and on the journey to becoming more yourself. It doesn't have to be noisy, but if it's noisy, you know what? For some of you, like drumming or something like that may bring you peace. Playing the guitar really loud may bring you peace. It may be part of your peace journey to listen to really loud music. It all depends what you're into, what brings you peace. So it's not necessarily it has to be quiet. I'm just getting a quiet energy off this reading. Kurt's coming in trying to make a noise, and it doesn't make that much sense to me. But as I sort of intuit around this, the blue colours and the floating in the water definitely matches up with him, definitely matches up with these two here. And I feel like that's where he's come to show us this blue, peaceful aura that surrounds you at the moment. Don't become your own tribute band, just be more yourself. You can't buy Teen Spirit, clearly. I mean, that's just about becoming more yourself. Again, not forgetting who you once were and what you always wanted to be, and just keep being that. You didn't always want to be a mess. You see, like we're a mess together. Look how like he didn't end up too well, you know. So yeah, peace is the way forward for you, Taurus. And when you're done being peaceful, make all the noise you want once you've passed this star energy, because it's coming. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel amazing in 2022. And if you stick with this peaceful energy, because tarot is just an energy check and it shows a possible outcome. If you stay on the energies you're on that I'm reading right now, and obviously it won't apply to everybody, but it will apply to some. And your oracle card for the day from Earth Oracles. Oh wow, that's amazing. Okay, you've got invocation and ceremony. Yeah, it's definitely time to get your witchy side on. And if you're into intention water, do that. Healing crystal work, anything like that, do that. Whatever ritual you want to do. Because I tell you why, we don't need any of the tools. We just need our minds and not our intuition, what was I going to say? Our actual belief in ourselves and our eternal trust in ourselves and belief that we have all the power, and that's what you're coming into, but in a nice gentle way. And spells and rituals can help you do that in a gentle, beautiful way, because you have to sit and meditate on what you're doing, and it's all a very beautiful, beautiful experience. So if invocation, using ceremony and ritual is part of your meditational and manifestational path, then get on it, because it's beautiful. All right, guys, a little advice from Spirit there. I'm going to pull you some letters now. Sometimes I get spirit guided messages through the letters, and sometimes I just saw hex. So don't put a hex on anyone. And maybe you've been putting a hex on someone. It doesn't even say that, but I just saw that. Oh, it does say that. Wow. Holy wow. So I'm seeing X's before I've even turned the letters round. Psychic, you know. Anyway, I just saw something really out of order, like, fuck off. I know it's not fully spelled out, but hex and fuck off energy. Perhaps that's what you've been doing in your ceremonies. Not all nice, good magic here going on. Someone's been doing black magic, perhaps. And you know what? If you want to, go ahead and do that. All manifestational power is up to you. It's your reality, and if something doesn't belong in your reality, tell it to fuck off. Put a hex on that. What else am I seeing? I just saw mute. Yeah, it's nice and quiet. I just saw silence. I know it's not spelled out, but I'm sometimes seeing full words that aren't even there. But mute, in the silence, you've been working hard, dedicating yourself to this newfound peace, and not facing your fears so much and forcibly closing a lion's mouth. Literally just more quietly, just dedicating yourself to your own peace. And it's so beautiful. There's probably loads of words here, but kite. Yeah, you're literally like telling people to go fly a kite, to get out of your life. If your standards are going up, and to get your peace, I feel like you're having to tell people to get out of your life in some nice ways and some not so nice ways. Perhaps you're realizing an ex wasn't so good for you after all, and you put a hex on them. I just saw shout. Yeah, after all this beautiful, peaceful energy, maybe Kurt was here to tell us to make a noise in order to get rid of some people in your life, because they might not be good for you, and you need to find your peace and balance to get into this star energy. Look at the beautiful balance you end up in. Whatever you have to do, whatever feels right and good to you, do it. And if you want to do spells, I don't like, who am I to say not to? Okay, I'm going to leave it there for you guys. That was a wonderful little reading, Taurus. Very extreme at the end there, completely different to the reading itself. Out again. Yeah, you're removing something. Definitely. If you want to remove anything, shout it out. Get rid of it. There may be names. I mean, I see Kim, him. Let me think. Literally, I don't know anyone called Stoff, but there might be a name for you. There may be names, initials relevant. You can do your own little word search on that. Take a little screenshot. Anyway, guys, I am going to leave it there. And thank you so much for joining me. It was such a pleasure to do your beautiful reading. You've got a lot of blessings to look forward to, and I'm very happy about how you're levelling up. So, round of applause. Nice quiet round of applause for a beautiful Taurus. All right, guys. Please like and subscribe. It means the world to me, and it only takes a second for you. So I can spread free tarot around YouTube. And obviously, join me on Instagram. All my details are down below. I love you guys. Bye. See you next time.